Sporting Journal Radio, presented by Onyx.
Welcome back. I'm Brett Amundson. We're at the Northwest Angle at Jake's Northwest Angle with Paul Colson, talking about how this last year has gone for him.
We had, like certain businesses were impacted more. Mine was hugely, well, we were all impacted to a different degree. And, some businesses were down 100%. Others were down probably 60%. It all depends on how their clientele is and if they had access to bigger boats, if they could ferry people across, right? But we're all kind of in a very similar boat that you're just not making any money. You're going backwards because you have these fixed expenses. So, we had to come up with a plan to.
You wanted to basically keep the business alive because you enjoy living here.
Yeah. It's two things, right? We have a relationship with our clientele, and granted, it's probably 20% of the people that you genuinely like, right? And most of them are just fine people, but we like seeing them year over year over year, and we have to find. We're 65 miles away from town, one way. I mean, it's not like we can just pick up and pivot to a different business model. I mean, I've built all these cabins, and I mean, we've got, it's not like you can just change what you're doing up here, right? We can't market our the difference between us and Canadian resorts is we can't market our facilities to Canadians, right? We can't market them to Americans. And so, but because we couldn't get people to access here. They couldn't drive here. So we had to have the ice road so we could market to our clientele so they could get up here. They want to come up here, right? Because once again, it's standalone cabins. You can open up the vents on the bombardier. It's good for, especially it's good normally. It's great for the COVID. It really is.
You like this area. You thought it was a great place to raise a family.
I did. I look back at my youth and the opportunities I had as a boy, and my wife and I, we took a little break when we got married, ran up to Alaska, thought about it, talked about it, and decided to come back here just to raise a family. We have a one-room school down the road. It's a great place to raise a family. It has its challenges there too, right? Because they're geographically removed from their friends and stuff in town, but there's pluses and minuses wherever you live.
When the road was finally completed, did it give you a sense of hope for the winter? And then how did your winter end up?
Yeah, hope was exactly what it was. We had an opportunity. It's like we created an umbilical cord, right? And that's about as very, pretty feeble, right? You're hoping, you don't know what the weather's going to be, right? If you get 2 inches of snow every 3 days and it blows, we're plowing. We're never going to pay for the road, ever, right? We've got apparently like $90,000 into it right now, right? So I think we'll be okay as far as the money goes on the ice road. It gave us a chance. That's what it gave us, right? So I was down, 87% for the summer. This winter, I'm thinking I'm going to run about a third of our normal volume, just because we're going to lose some of March here. It's warming up, and we didn't get the ice road put in because it was too warm until like the 18th of January. So we lost basically a month on the front side, and we're going to lose several weeks on the back side. So just with the shortened season, yeah, if we're doing a third, but a third is a heck of a lot better than 13%.
In the end, what you want is a place for other people to be able to raise their families in this community and find ways to keep this community alive.
Yeah, fundamentally, I want Americans to be able to go to America, right? It's crazy. I've got a foreign government that has locked us down longer than any other place in North America, and they're not being nice. They're not, Canadians like to polish their halo. They have this attitude, if only the Americans would follow the science or keep their COVID numbers down. No one's ever gotten COVID from a passing vehicle. They're not playing nice, and so we have to find some way forward so we can survive. And I guess, yeah, we'll do whatever it takes, I guess.
That was Paul Colson from Jake's Northwest Angle talking about the Northwest Guest Ice Road and the struggles of the last year.
Hear more at sportingjournalradio.com or wherever you get podcasts.